Hello guys, welcome to my channel Book Review 360, and today we will be discussing the plot and analysis of chapter 1 of the novel by George Orwell named Animal Farm. So, without further ado, let's start. Starting off with the plot, Mr. Jones, the proprietor and overseer of the Manor Farm, has just stumbled drunkenly to bed after forgetting to secure his farm buildings properly. As soon as his bedroom light goes out, all of the farm animals except Moses, Mr. Jones's stave and raven, convene in the big barn to hear a speech by old Major, a prized beau and pillar of the animal community. Sensing that his long life is about to come to an end, Major wishes to impart to the rest of the animal farm animals a distillation of the wisdom that he has acquired during his lifetime. As the animals listen raptly, old Major delivers up the fruits of his years of quiet contemplation in his stall. The plain truth, he says, is that the lives of his fellow animals are miserable, laborious, and short. Animals are born into the world as slaves, worked incessantly from the time they can walk, fed only enough to keep breath in their bodies, and then slaughtered mercilessly when they are no longer useful. He notes that the land upon which the animals live possesses enough resources to support many times the present population in luxury. There is no natural reason for the animals' poverty and misery. Major blames the animals' suffering solely on their human oppressors. Now, what does this sound like? Well, it pretty much sounds like class warfare as advocated by Marxism and Leninism. Old Major relates a dream that he had the previous night of a world in which animals live happily without the tyranny of men. They are free, happy, well fed, and treated with dignity. He urges the animals to do everything they can to make this dream a reality and exhorts them to overthrow the humans who purport to own them. Major then provides a precept that will allow the animals to determine who their comrades are. Creatures that walk on two legs are enemies. Those with four legs or wings are allies. He reminds his audience that the ways of man are completely corrupt. Once the humans have been defeated, the animals must never adopt any of their habits. They must not live in a house, sleep in a bed, wear clothes, drink alcohol, smoke tobacco, touch money, engage in trade, or tyrannize another animal. He teaches the animals a song called Beasts of England, which paints a dramatic picture of the utopian or ideal animal community of Old Major's dream. Now, coming on to the analysis of chapter 1. Although Orwell aims his satire at totalitarianism in all of its guises, be it communist, fascist, or capitalist, Animal Farm owes its structure largely to the events of the Russian Revolution as they unfolded between 1917 and 1944 when Orwell was writing. We don't need to possess an encyclopedic knowledge of Marxist Leninism or Russian history in order to appreciate Orwell's satire of them. Now, what is a satire? It is the use of wit, especially irony, sarcasm, or ridicule, to criticize faults. An acquaintance with certain facts from Russia's past, however, can help us recognize the particularly biting quality of Orwell's criticism. The Animals song, Beasts of England, for example, parodies the Internationale, the communist anthem written by the Paris Commune of 1871. Orwell turned to the two ancient and overlapping traditions of political fable and animal fable. The final thoughts about chapter 1. Because of their indirect approach, fables have a strong tradition in societies that censor openly critical works. The writers of fables could often claim that their works were mere fantasies and thus attract audiences that they might not have reached otherwise. Moreover, by setting human problems in the animal kingdom, a writer can achieve the distance necessary to see the absurdity in much of human behavior. So that's it for chapter 1, plot and plot and analysis. Thank you for watching, and for more videos stay tuned and subscribe to my channel.